Hey guys, look where I am. I'm at the Goodwill outlet store. You know, last time I went to a Goodwill outlet store, it wasn't for me. That was on the east side. This time I'm on a different store in the west side. Hopefully it's a little bit better. You might ask, why am I going here again? Well, there's no estate sales, no garage sales. So the only way I could source is the thing that I dread the most, which is the outlet bins. So let's see if I have a better shot this time around.
But anyway, hi, I'm ABC Matt, and I'm a part-time reseller. Find things to resell online on platforms like eBay. So normally when you go to a Goodwill outlet store, you have to go early on time because all the carts are gone. For some reason, they had plenty of carts, so I was shocked by that. So what's the difference between going to a Goodwill store and a Goodwill outlet store? Well, Goodwill stores that they receive donations and they sell it, right? It's like a normal retail shop. Well, the outlet store is a little different. So whatever doesn't sell at a regular Goodwill store, it gets transferred to this outlet store. This is, in a sense, the last hurrah for the items. If they don't sell in the store, and then they get transferred here, and if they don't sell over here, they get chucked into the landfill. So when you go here, the bins are kind of somewhat organized, where you have certain blue bins with books, you have others with clothes, and you have others with miscellaneous items. Instead of paying, sticker price for items, you're paying by the pound for the most part, with the exception of like certain cameras and things like that. They have more of a specific weight price to go for. But for the most part, whatever you pick up from these bins, they're gonna weigh it and then charge you by the weight. So the first item that I picked up is a Care Bear plush doll. It's a no-brainer. It doesn't weigh that much. But going back to the weight, I'm gonna post right here what the weight is price at my location. Now, any state that you go to that has a Goodwill outlet, the prices vary. The layout varies. But for the most part, it's laid out just like this with the bins and everything. So here is the prices. So you see the prices? It's low risk. This is a perfect opportunity for any new reseller, or there's a reseller that is not strong on a particular type of item. You go to this Goodwill bin, pick them up, know that the prices will be there for you. So it's a sort of like a low risk, high reward thing. But Goodwill bins are not my thing because, one, you see the bins are very disorderly kind of thing. It's like everything just thrown in there, people just chucking things around. And two, you have to wear gloves. I think I wasn't wearing gloves, but I think it's a good thing to wear gloves because things break in the process and you might get pricked by one of them, and you don't want that because you're probably going to get a tetanus shot from it. But anyway, also certain items might be wet, might be dirty. Definitely going to need to wash your hands after doing this. And then finally, the people there, they're so hyper focused on trying to find the treasure, they will get territorial. They might be rude depending where you go, so be aware of that. So next up, I'll show you what the Goodwill employees do. So from time to time, they'll take out certain bins and they're gonna rotate them. So you see everyone that's somewhat in this yellow box on the floor, everyone stays on the side over here and they'll wait for the rotation of the bins. So you will see that they're gonna take some out and then they're gonna bring some more back in. Now, the unwritten rule with the Goodwill outlet bins is all the bins have to be placed within this yellow box before anyone could touch the bins and go through it to find their treasure, quote unquote, that they're looking for. So everyone has to be on their best behavior and wait for all the bins to go out and come back in, place them to this yellow box, and then they could go nuts. So you'll see this example in this coming video right now, how people behave and wait until they're all placed out there. I don't know what it is, but this Goodwill outlet is unlike what it is normally, where a lot of people, a lot of calamity, and you saw it right off the bat. There were so many carts. Usually shopping carts are hard to find the time if you don't come on time. So you look at these bins coming out. Usually there's a line on both sides of the box, but for some reason there wasn't that many people. So it might not be a good example, but that's how the procedure goes with the Goodwill outlet. So clothes is not really my forte, but I'm learning. You can make a decent amount of money from it. And these people have more experience with the clothes than I do. I could tell right off the bat. But I'm here. Why not take a shot and see if I can find anything? To save you the trouble, it was a big dud for me. So I didn't pick up too much stuff at the Goodwill outlet. You'll see my haul and the comps. But I do want to mention that my channel is growing, but in the metrics I noticed that a good amount of you guys are still not subscribed. Subscription is free. I hope you do subscribe, because I'll bring out more content for you, more interesting facts for you, and we learn as we go, right? So I can't do it without you, so I hope you guys subscribe. First up is this 2016 Care Bear plush, followed by the Dumbo plush. Then we have the Hello Kitty wallet, and finally the Cobra baseball cap. Now it's the comps.